Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
On the beat, on the beat, on the beat, on the beat, on the
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
All right, everybody, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the Random Talking Indie Music Show. Hold on a second. Sounding kind of crazy out here. All right, so I am here waiting on my co-host, but in the meantime, in between time, hope everybody had a good midweek. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's been out here safe and, out here working, doing the thing, doing all the things actually out here, getting a little motion with ourselves. I am your host, 759, on the screen, ready to do my thing. And, just in time. I have an addition to the introduction. She's going to like this one. I am joined by my homegirl, everyone's favorite minx, the Bronx bully, the beast from the east with a gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay, a.k.a. Brewhall Bars, a.k.a. the blonde bombshell. How about that? How about that? Where was I at? Let's see. Yeah. Beats from the East, Gabra T, the Blonde Bombshell, Bruja Bars, Bruja Nasty, if you nasty, you know what I'm saying? It's my girl Mix Couture, Mix Contour, Mix Coda. Call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig Minx? Or do they
They
dig?
they better dig.
Oh, girl, you coming in super hot.
What? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you're a little,
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wrong microphone. All right,
oops.
is that cool?
Oh, better, better, better,
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we still getting this
Got
together.
the gaming the gaming every time I gotta create a like a switch or something
Yeah,
for the gaming.
you gotta switch it over.
Yeah, because I be in here playing The Sims and screaming and shit.
Because these Sims be,
They be simming.
they be simming. But anyway, we are indeed here.
What the
Let's.
fuck is wrong with my camera? It fell, obviously.
Oh,
I had it perfect. Okay. No, but okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
that'll do big. But yeah, so we're here. So, like I was saying, hope everybody had a good midweek. We are here to provide foolery, fuckery, shenanigans, maybe a little education if we feel like it, but if not, you know. We do got some topics for you tonight, so we hope you guys can tune in. Also, like, share, and subscribe this broadcast. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So please be sure to like and share those links if you would, please and thanks, please and thanks.
Yes.
Yes, please and thanks. Also, hold on. Stupid ads. Move, move, move. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I forgot to do this here. Yeah, yeah. Man, listen. Before we get started with anything, I just want to say we can't have shit, bro. So first off,
Not a damn thing.
not a damn thing. So it starts off with I'm gonna turn this real quick so we can. Oh no. I want my friend here. There we go. Nope, that ain't it. There we go.
Let me fix my chair now.
So
Trying to get it in the middle, but it's not working.
as a DJ or content creator or whatever it is that you do, the first thing that you want to do is set yourself apart from everybody else, okay? And you want to do that, with the graphics, your sounds, or whatever the case might be, right? So imagine me being a DJ, for a little bit. I'm not saying I'm Kid Capri out here, nothing like that. I'm not even saying that. But when it comes to individuality, you know what I'm saying? And it goes hand in hand with producers and rappers as well. Everybody has a signature sound. Everybody has a signature tag. Everybody's got that identifying mark. Like, yeah, I know who that is. Okay, so if you follow me on TikTok at 759_434, by the way, if you do follow me, I do these mashups in which the beginning of the mashup starts off with, the flex bomb and then my tag. Okay. Fine. I've been using the flex bomb. Okay, that's no big secret. I've been using the flex bomb plus my tag. I've been doing that consistently for over a year and some change, right? Not going to mention any names because this is not even important, but the fact that you start your live stream or whatever it is that you were doing the exact same way I did mine with the flex bomb and then your tag as well. I'm not saying I did it first. And no one's ever saying that. That never came out of my mouth. Never said I did it first. But no one was doing the tag, the style in which I was doing it until recently I heard it from another person. And I'm like, bro, I can't have shit.
Hold
So,
on. I'm listening, but hold on 1 second.
okay. So, hello. So,
I'm
she's,
listening.
she's in there fucking up. So I feel like I have to switch up my tag, my style now, because It worked so well for so long. And it's like, I want to have my own identifying sound. And I can't do that when everybody's copying the same shit that you're doing. And it's kind of nerve wracking. And we can't have shit also in the black community when it comes to style, when it comes to hairstyles, when it comes to music, when it comes to, like, we can't have anything. I'm not saying that they're not allowed, that other people are not allowed to partake, but if you're going to, like, let's just use K-pop for example, because they've been doing it for so long and so well. The R&B sound, of course we have our own signature R&B sound, say like the New Jack sound. Okay,
Right.
all of a sudden here comes K-pop with the New Jack sound. Like, we can't have shit. And it's not even that they're trying to hide the fact that they're just blatantly jacking the, I mean, is it considered jacking the culture? And I want y'all, whoever's watching, I want y'all to hold on, let me pull up the chat. I want y'all to, air out your grievance. Like, do you think that's jacking the culture?
For what K-pop does?
K-pop or anybody? Like, say if we had a Belle Biv DeVoe type sound, and then all of a sudden you got three people just jack the whole move, like, not even trying to switch it up and make it original.
I'm gonna say this. My father said to me one time when I told him that people was jacking, swagger jacking. He says to me,
We got to bring that phrase back, by the way.
yeah. He says to me, every thought has been thought before.
That's true.
So it's either we're always evolving, right? Because I come from obviously people are always jacking my shit. Like I am literally always jacked. Um,
Pause.
exactly. I personally feel like it depends. Like if you like okay, like the instance you just said with the K-pop and stuff like that, and they emulated what they saw, or if it depends. I mean, are they if they're doing exactly the same shit with no additions to it to enhance it or make it better or pay homage to where they got their inspiration from, then yeah, that's totally jacking. Totally.
Right.
But if you take some shit and act like you Soldier Boy on it, like I invented this. We started a wave. We then at that point you gonna get checked because you like wait. Like everyone could say, like I could say for my sound, somebody could say to me, "Oh, you trying to be like Doja Cat. You rap, you sing, you produce. She does the same shit, but I have a body of work."
So did Queen Latifah. So does Missy Elliott. Like,
Right.
everybody, she's not the first person to do that.
Like I have a body of work that can totally show that we were on the same level in creativity. But I think that what happens is and this happens a lot on social media. I told my cousin this all the time. I'm like her social media uh evaluator. So I said to her, I said, unfortunately, we live in a world where people look at the grass being on greener on the other side. They see somebody do something and they're like, "Oh, it worked for them. So if I try it, then maybe it'll work for me." And it never works out.
Never.
It wasn't meant for you.
Because a lot of the times that grass you think might be greener might be astroturf.
Right. Right. That's why I laugh when people, when people look at like other people's content and shit, which I've seen, like people have sent me like on TikTok videos like, "I'm not trying to start no problems." I'm like, when you start off like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we
It's
about
gonna be some disrespect.
we about to get into some shit. So I'm like, what do you mean you're not trying to start no problem? So like, people come to me for consultation. Like, I'm going to send you this profile. I want you to look at it and tell me if you think they copying me. I'm like, what? Like, why are you putting me up to this? So I go and I look and I'm like comparing dates. Like I'm like rabbit stack with this shit. I'm like, okay, on the morning of Thursday, you posted this, and then Thursday afternoon they posted that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it's like I'm like, is it flattery? Should you be flattered?
Should
Should
you
you
say
be
something?
like? It's like, is it flattery or offensive? Or or they'll say we're being defensive, right? So that's why I say like when it comes to what we do, we station head.
That was, oof, y'all had to be there for that. That was wild. That was a wild ride. You had to be there for that.
It's almost like even station head, like caffeine TV, like all of these platforms, like they're always looking at the little guy, and they're always looking at the people that may not have the most numbers, and they're always going to dip and swoop in and say that they came up with an idea, and when we get mad about it, we're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to be happy that at least somebody was watching. I'm like, okay.
Bitch, that's not no consolation to me. I mean, thank you for paying attention, but damn, just to take the whole thing.
Yeah, and you know what? Not even that. 99.99999% reason why I decided to go fucking blonde. Like, I mean, blonde, strawberry blonde.
Strawberry.
It's because I started noticing that mad people started wanting to be redheads. So I said, oh,
Gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
okay. I said, okay. Because at first, the first like three people, I was like, maybe we're in the era. Then I said, okay, now everybody's in the era. Okay, so then I said, I got so again frustrated, right? Because it's like I said, I don't want to accuse people. You copying me, and then they'd be like, "Well, you inspired me," and you're like, "Fuck!" Now you feel like a dick. Because look at Michael Jackson. Like imagine Michael Jackson telling Chris Brown, "You're copying me. You're not original." Chris Brown would be fucking crushed.
And ultimately would stop whatever it is that he was allegedly copying.
Facts.
Because it's
And,
Michael Jackson, it's out of respect.
and Michael Jackson copied. I'm about to say Chris Brown, James Brown, another Brown. There you go.
The other Brown.
So he saw James Brown and was inspired by his creativity and dance, and then he added his shit to it.
Right.
Just like Chris Brown, like you look at Chris Brown dance, and you're like, I don't really see Michael when he's dancing. I see Chris. I see him. Like, sir, if you put him on, oh, you're gonna do the Thriller dance. Of course, we know you're gonna be doing Thriller.
Right. Right.
But when he's like doing his own thing, which I will say, um, to everybody, and this I don't know if this is a segue or anything like that, but when it comes to Chris Brown, there is no separating the art from the music. I can't do it because again, if the victim forgave him, that's kind of off limits. Right? So it's like I don't look at. I was like, we know what Chris Brown did. We know what he was responsible for. We know he was backhanded motherfuckers. We get that. But I'm saying to myself, unless you hurting kids, have hurt a child, have raped somebody, I mean, those are kind of like off of the table for me. Like once that has happened, God forbid, if you hurt a child, you grape somebody or all that, it's forever.
Right.
That's forever shit for me.
And I
There's no
and I,
coming
and I
back
want to
from that.
ask, and on that, I want to ask that question because we say the same thing about R. Kelly. However, there are people still out there supporting him as well.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Now,
Okay.
now, question. Now, in the same vein as Chris, Chris has paid his debt to society when it came to that situation or those
And
situations.
ugly crying on the BET Awards. That kind of
Ugly crying on the BET Awards like he did the whole thing. If Riri has accepted his apology and they are cool, they are cordial, they speak, they talk.
they're not besties.
They're not besties, but it's, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. Well, you have a good one. All right, you have
She
a good.
doesn't flinch when he puts, he says high five. If she ain't flinching, then we cool.
Then we good. You know what I'm saying? They've come to a level of respect at this point.
Like, look,
Then
when
why are y'all?
young,
Yeah, we were 18 years old. I mean, he was a grown man then, but still, he is now 30, almost 5.
how old is
If
he? You said he was 18,
he was like 18, 20, something like that.
underage drinking.
We're not excusing. First of all, we're
I'm
not
not
excusing.
underage drinking at the Clive Davis party, but go on. Yes. Mhm.
You know what? I'm just gonna
I'm just painting the details.
yeah, no, we're just gonna hold on. Wait, no, cause we need this. Hold on, where's oh I took it off.
She put
Hang
me on
on,
timeout.
hold on a second.
No.
We're just going to put this here real quick. We are not excusing anything that Chris Brown did. We're not excusing his age or anything like that. But let's face it, it's been over 20 years. He's paid his debt. Can are y'all allow? Are we allowing this to let that go? And that's not saying we're victim blaming or anything like that. Again, trigger warning. Trigger warning. You can read. I mean, he's paid his debt.
You
Y'all
want
still
to?
hold? Yeah, are y'all still holding that over him after he did whatever he had to do to get
Well,
away from?
I think what adds on to that, honestly, he's extremely colorist. Okay, so they ain't gonna let
Well,
him.
that part, and I was just reading on X about that. Yeah, he likes his women like he likes his coke, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, cause yikes. So yeah, we're just
I
gonna throw
say
that in there.
minus all of that, when it comes to Chris Brown, especially after listening to his new project. Oh my God, I listened to someone mainstream. Um,
No, he do got some slaps on there though.
I was very much first of all, we know Chris Brown. Everybody's gonna be coming out with that Afro beat shit. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
gonna become because he paved the way for that sensational.
Yeah,
Like y'all,
that's nice little bop though. I ain't gonna lie.
he knows what he's doing. And what makes me mad about Chris Brown though, and I'm not gonna front. Besides having like two dreams about him in the Astros, nothing crazy, just just clingy. Um, He's very clingy. I will definitely say that I don't like the fact that you always putting up some juicy stories in your Instagram stories, and then you get rid of it. Like he be posting mad conscious shit, and I go to send it to like Articulate, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
look at this. And he's like, he sends me a voice note. There's nothing there.
Shout out to the homie Articulate, by the way.
Yo, shout out to
I
Articulate.
wish he can come through and be part of the show tonight. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to reach out to him and have him bring him up.
that's my crypto. That's my crypto bro right there.
Man, Articulate been rocking with us since Station Head days, and he was with us pretty much from the beginning.
He was on X the other day. I was tweeting and I saw he kept hitting like on my tweets because he hangs out in the Twitter spaces.
Hmm.
So he'd be like, "Come on, come into the conversation," like because he gets upset with me because and I would get upset with me too. I really would because he's like, "Look, if you don't get into these conversations, you're not gonna get any opportunities because y'all know I'm in the VR and virtual worlds and crypto shit."
Hmm.
I just feel like it's a lonely road. It's very lonely, and to have people like Articulate and maybe two other friends of mine who are in the NFT space still because NFTs are dead.
I was just getting ready to ask you, like, what that was that just a phase, or was that actual like did they really hold promise for that?
I would be honest and say, because again, just like social media has different levels, they have different social platforms. It's the same thing with crypto projects. So in Web3, everything is like a project. So it's like the music side is still holding up
Hmm.
because people still see the value in being a holder, right? Because at the end of the day, like some people are like, oh, I don't get it. It's like, oh, it's like fake art or some shit. I'm like, the rich folks, if you're looking at it from their perspective, that was all money laundering shit. If this was Goodfellas, this would be Goodfellas too.
Oh my gosh,
Okay, so they put all the money in the
the
NFTs.
Lufthansa heist part two.
Right. They said, draw me a fucking a turtle. Make me 1,000, maybe make me 100 turtles each worth $10,000, and get investors interested into this project. So investors come in and said, oh, I'm gonna buy 10 turtles. So they buy the 10 turtles, and it increases in value because now these celebrities like Snoop Dogg, he buys one turtle. So because Snoop Dogg has one turtle that he claims he bought, but it was gifted, um, now that drives more people to get into the project. But here's what the problem is: now these mofo's, as soon as it comes time to the date to deliver shit, is when they pull the yoinky yoink.
Ah,
All the money's gone. And actually, I don't know if this is a segue, and I don't know if this was uh, actually, this would be a good time to mention it. Now,
yeah, because I haven't given out the Hit Nigga Damn Award. Like we
well, here's
just
a,
jumped
this is
because we
perfect for
just we just jumped right into it.
this is perfect for HND. Okay, so of course, I want to say, Little Dirk. Y'all know who Little Dirk is, right?
Yeah, we know old Durkio.
Okay, so on my Substack page for Minx Radio, because I don't do I changed, merged my blog from where it was to now Substack, and I'm really thinking I made a mistake in doing that. But anyway, so Articulate actually sent me the details of this, and I actually wrote the article about it. So shout out to Articulate because he hit me up and said this is a good story to write about because no one's talking about this. So basically, on my mixradio.substack.com, I wrote an article called "Little Dirk's Next Gen NFT Shoe Company, What Happened?" Okay. Did Little Dirk cheat his fans? Okay. So I'm going to give a quick synopsis. So it says Little Dirk is under fire for an alleged NFT scam where users paid up to $500 for next gen shoes that were never delivered. The
Wow.
announcement, right? The announcement of his NFT shoe company, Next Gen, generated a lot of hype because this venture promised to combine NFT technology with actual physical footwear. The company initially sold $500 NFT shoes that were minted on the Algorand blockchain. So they said you buy this GIF and you pay $500 for this GIF, and then in a couple of days you will get a physical shoe, right? So this is what happened. So they took cryptocurrency and minted that GIF for it to have value in exchange for waiting patiently for a real shoe to come to your house, right? So
One,
that was
one, one shoe, not even the pair, just one.
no, the shoes, the pair of shoes.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. I gotta say, you gonna send me one motherfucking shoe? What's wrong with you?
So they minted these, and mind you, these NFTs were $500. So they were $500 a pop. So the change in company's message and production delays raised questions and concerns. So this was like another Minx dude, right? He goes on to YouTube. He posted up a video because he invested in these shoes. And they're in the Discord server where all let me tell you, if y'all are trying to get involved with companies and you're not in Discord, that's where the real fire is. Anyway, so this dude, was a YouTuber, he invested in these shoes. And he basically asked a question in the Discord server, like, hey, so this is why I love the blockchain. He's like, so I went over and looked in the blockchain, and it's not really showing that a lot of shoes were minted. So what happens now? So they were like, you're asking too many questions, man. And they kicked him out the server.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
So the dude, he gets on. His name is Frugal BC. He gets on, and he expresses his research that he did because they didn't know that he was like a blogger. Like they didn't know that he was like a journalist, blogger, YouTuber that does analyzations of different NFT companies and stuff like that, blockchain shit. So he basically, he got frustrated and he did an investigative video and they kicked him off the server for that.
Oops.
So Little Dirk has remained silent about the project, and after the dude did like an extensive research, he found out that it was less than 200 sneakers. Because you have to have a goal of a production goal. So let's say the production goal for actually paying to get the shoes created was like maybe 1,000. They barely hit 200. So that means none of those shoes are going to go into any type of production phase. And you think anyone's going to get a refund?
Absolutely not.
So it says, so it says, so there's I put the YouTube video in the article so people can actually watch the YouTube video. Basically, what I did was recap the whole video so that if you don't have time, I recapped it. So basically, it casted a doubt on the company's viability, and the promise of physical shoes has still not been delivered Lil Durk has said nada.
Well, he got y'all.
Thank you for participating. I mean,
Thank you for playing.
but here, nigga, damn. He gave
Hey,
y'all a.
nigga, damn.
He said, "I am going to contribute to hip hop as long as I make money, like they do to us all the time." Is they looked out for their own asses, ran off with the money, and these are people still in the Discord server wondering, are we going to get anything? The people that run the Discord server, they have not said a word.
Hey, those who participated in that, I'm just
Yes.
saying. That's
So
what y'all
yes,
got.
I just want to say shout out to Articulate because again, we as Black people, we're not involved in these conversations. We're not in these spaces. We are just pretty much in the dark. And now it's time for people like myself who have little platforms to discuss what's going on in the blockchain and how it affects us as people. So y'all would have never knew about this shit if it wasn't for Minx Radio. So that's all I have to say.
I honestly think because I've been wanting to ask you about that because it's like when we were on Station Head, the NFT crypto thing was like blowing up. It was really big. Everybody was really investing in it. And then as COVID hit, it just seemed like the attention just and like little to nobody, if anybody, was talking about it. And I was like, well, maybe that was a hey, try and see type, like an experiment, if you will. But people are still out there investing, not as much as, when it first started, of course. Because some people was like, maybe I got and just decided to like fall back from that
The board like
altogether.
board apes and shit like that. That in my opinion, it just felt like very money laundering. Because
Because
the thing is, it's like what people don't get, like what an NFT is. It's like yes, the NFT is a picture, right? But imagine if that picture was a box, right? So it's almost like sending someone a glorified fucking zip drive, right? A zip file, excuse me. That's like sending someone a glorified fucking zip file that's worth money. So as a musician, which I how musicians are moving in the blockchain is that I'm only like, yeah, my shit's on streaming, right? Because I had to have clarification, right? I was like, it doesn't make sense. I said, so let's say you don't sell these NFTs, like what happens with the music? Like, how do people get the music? There's like, oh, they'll get it. The thing is that like, yeah, they can listen to it on streaming, but the idea is the ownership of something. So if I sell 20 NFTs of my album that's dropping, it's not going to have the same credentials as it would of streaming. So I could say if you buy my NFT, which is $200, like Minx, I'm not buying no fucking $200 CD from you. You fucking crazy. But I say things like, if you invest into the NFT, what you get is a whole month of me. You get a whole month of me. You get a personal thank you. You get an autograph. You get merch. I give you credits on the album, so you get money out of my streams. It's however you construct it, right?
yeah, you gotta package it and really sell it.
Right. And it's like again, I there was a guy that just did an interview with one of my homegirls. Shout out to Kiana the Goddess. I love you. Um, interviewed this guy. My jaw was like, he was like, yeah, so anyway, you buy my NFT. If you buy my album, it's an NFT. It's $100. And they're like, $100? He's like, yeah, you get an action figure of me. You see that?
Oh,
I was like, you get
an
a limit.
action figure.
He made himself a superhero action figure and a double album that each album has a different figure, right? So he's like, you get the black album, you get the limited edition. So he's showing the action figure that he made. And like when you put the action figure, it has a QR code and it shows, when you scan it, it shows a fucking comic book. I was like, yo,
That is creative as hell.
this dude made a whole care package. Like this is
Right.
a fucking video game.
You get reading material, an action figure, a one of one. You get an action figure, two action figures,
A personal
merch.
merch. You get the hoodie matches the hoodie on the action figure.
For $100, that is not a bad deal.
I said, yo, I said, if I had it, just to say, like, cause I don't even have the shit and I'm hyped about it. You see what I'm saying? It's just the idea of the vision, like this last, week, again, I don't know if this is a topic, but Spotify said, fuck you to us.
Spotify been saying that for years, and people is just now catching on to it. I mean,
I've been called a hater for years.
you get point 0.0003 cents on a stream.
But you can't get nothing. Your distribution company cannot recoup any funds unless you hit 1,000 streams on Spotify, which is not correct, which is against the licensing agreement of the United States. It's like,
And again, if you do the numbers, that's not even worth the headache. Like, bro,
they're going against when we do distribution, we sign a contract. You can't just fucking decide to wake up one day and say, you know what, now you can only get paid on 500 streams first. But I didn't sign that. I didn't sign off on that. And this is why I laugh. Like I laugh at people who want to tell me that I'm a hater. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I literally put all the information on my Patreon, patreon.com/Minx Couture, right? Because now, those of you who don't know, Patreon, like, you don't need to have a tier. You just have to be a member. Like, you just have to be a Patreon member to look at the content, which I post a lot of content like that. But
they dropped the membership tiers. Oh,
well, they have the membership tiers, but now you could just sell like services. You could sell assets. You could sell CDs.
I thought she was going to say you could sell ass. I'm like, no, that's OnlyFans.
Well, some people do. I'm like, Patreon. Like, I feel weird knowing that people use Patreon for that. Like, I feel like Patreon.
I felt weird that people were using OnlyFans for that as well, because that's not what that was originally used for.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Y'all slutted it up. You slutted it up.
I blame the pandemic. No, OnlyFans was the first time I heard about OnlyFans was because of Chris Crocker. Because Chris Crocker, like, shocked me that day. Yeah.
And speaking of slutting things up, yeah, this is a segue. Damn it, we're just gonna get into. Oh, hold on, because we got to get into it. You ready?
Yo, we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, because we've only been on here about a half hour. We've gotten into like a ton of shit, but
like 8 topics and shit. What?
Right, we just with it. Like, we are ready to just, we just come out, just, like, we just come out the whole clip. So, yeah, speaking of slutting things up, okay. Okay, this ceiling challenge, okay. It was not supposed to be what it ended up. It always does. Like, black folks, we do this to every single thing. Not that I'm mad at it. Y'all do what you want to do. I won't be participating in it, because that's just, to me, that's something that only your significant other should see, or whoever you're seeing for the moment. Like, we should not see the shit that we see on these little challenges. And number 2, y'all keep putting duct tape on y'all apartment ceilings, and then when your landlord come do an inspection, what is this missing right here? What have you been doing? Because a lot of apartments, you're not allowed to put holes, you're not allowed to put tape, you're not allowed to put anything on the walls or on the ceilings, and y'all are up here duct taping motherfucking iPhones and Samsungs to your ceiling and shaking some booty and doing some crazy shit, because once upon a time that challenge was not for that. Of course, it was a wholesome dancing challenge where you put the phone on the ceiling and people get in a circle or do some crazy shit and like do like a little dance, little kicks and spins and some crazy shit. And black folks said, you know what? No, we're gonna slut that up, bitches. We're gonna shake some ass and titties, and we're gonna y'all slutted it up.
Ass and titties.
Ass and titties. This damn. Oh my God. Like, y'all just slutted it up. And it's like, why aren't y'all doing it? Why do y'all have to make everything a damn challenge? Number one. Number two, why do you have to shake your ass?
Oh wait, we're being prudes.
Fuck that. No, because y'all slut everything up. I'm sorry. Like, come on now.
I will definitely say that social media. Uh,
Sorry for the explicit language, by the way, but I need to put a parental advisory. We grown. Listen, y'all y'all don't know how to just leave stuff the way it is. Y'all just gotta change it. Gotta do some crazy shit. You know what I find in my ripe old age of 40, and I'm starting to gripe about a whole lot of shit now. And I know my friends are probably like, "This bitch, here she go again." Yes, here I go again, because this is gonna be you in a few years, hopefully. Everything that used to
Facts.
make everything that used to make sense at 35 no longer makes sense at 40. And it's like, why? Like, a lot of shit, it has me asking why. I'm scrolling on Twitter, and I'm seeing, well, X, and I'm seeing the things that I'm seeing. I'm like, why? And then I go on Facebook and I see some dumb post about some crazy. I'm like, but why? Like, it has me asking this question a lot now. Like, why? So this whole ceiling
Why?
challenge, why?
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 Like the ceiling challenge and the this challenge. Like, number one, who's gonna keep getting up and down on a freaking ladder to put up and take down the cell phone? The
They, the,
one
the,
the one video I did see of the girl stand up on the chair and try to do it, she bust her ass getting off the chair. And her friends were like all standing there and nobody spotted her. Like, that's fucked up. They're being on friends.
I just want to say, TikTok shop, this is your chance. This is your
TikTok shop
chance.
TikTok shop has, yo, quit selling me your castor oil. Quit selling me those journals. Quit selling me perfumes, because you done got me once, okay? You got me once. I'm about to buy another bottle because that stuff do smell good. You got me once.
Oh, that would be a good
Actually,
segment.
actually, actually, you got me twice, because the first time I bought it, it was a dupe, and it wasn't the real shit. So I was like, hold on, I got. I was like,
That
what?
would be a good segment. TikTok got me.
TikTok got me.
Got me.
God dang it. No, because now TikTok shop is everybody's a creator now. Everybody's making subliminal. Is that the right word? The subliminal, the cups. Everybody's making cups. Everybody's making keychains. Everybody's doing iron on sweatshirts. Everybody's selling something now. Who, if everybody's going to be a seller, distributor, who's going to be the consumers? Because every time I scroll, someone's selling some shit. I just want to laugh and kiki and scroll and join the live. And I don't want to have to buy anything.
This
Y'all are,
this is why I say that what I believe is, I don't know if you are aware that TikTok has like their own great value version of Pinterest.
man, listen.
Okay, so it's called Lemonade.
Yeah.
I have Lemonade, right? I thought Lemonade was cute. I didn't really create any content because this ain't me.
They're trying to be
And
Timu, and I don't want that.
well, it's more like get ready with me. It's all
Oh,
get ready with me.
those. Yeah, those. That's next.
And it's like, hey, do you like my outfit? And then you take the picture, and then they click on areas of the outfit that takes you to the store where you get your affiliate coins, which is cool. But I said, if I really think that they need to take the TikTok shop and put it on Lemon 8, let Lemon 8 be the spot for that. Because if you now, this is where TikTok lost me, because
Excuse me.
I show my dashboard often, right? Because I feel like the 50,000 club, people need to know what's being offered in the 50,000 club, right? So I always post up in my Patreon like, this is what the fuck they offer me today. Now, first of all, I will say a lot of people that I don't know if you're on Threads, on this all these new fucking apps,
Yeah, I
Instagram
can't keep up.
Threads. Instagram Threads. I will definitely say if you're tired of Twitter, you'll like that. I feel like it has like the Clubhouse essence, right? It's like the essence, but it's like Twitter when it first started. That's what it feels like to me, right? So the essence, it's like if you like, I started using it more because I posted up a post and I started getting mad likes and comments, and I was like, wow, this I feel like Elon Musk when he says like this place is alive, it's alive. Like, that's how I feel. Like this place is alive. There's actual people talking and engaging and having conversations. Um, but there was a conversation that was going viral that I caught on. So this girl says, she says, I'm on TikTok, guys, and you know, I have 56,000 followers. What should be my starting rate to charge brands, right? So I'm like I want to see this because I don't engage in none of that shit. These motherfuckers, they're like, oh, for me, I always start at 1,200 because 1,200 what? Schmackaroos? 'Cause I'm like,
Right,
what the
because
fuck?
what?
Another girl said, I start at 800. I hit them high, and we usually settle at like five.
I mean,
For
are we haggling? Like, what are we doing here?
for a post? I said, hold on a second, cause I'm
Oh no,
broke.
they no they making it bad for real, for real. They are caking it up.
I always I just said to myself, because people like assume on TikTok that I'm making a lot of fucking money. I don't make diddly shit.
Not the diddly shit.
I mean, if I do a live stream and
I
and
mean,
you know,
I would think after 50,000 people following you, you would make a nice little coin.
the thing is this, right? They try to push me into the creator program.
Yeah,
I kept seeing like everyone's like, don't do it, don't do it. It'll mess
and
up everything.
and now they're phasing it out.
I said, okay. I joined it. I was getting like 12,000 views a video. It went down to like 500.
No, because you got 50,000 followers. Why are you only getting 12,000 views? Like the numbers ain't numbering.
Yeah, and they had a Discord, so I go into the Discord, right, which I'm still part of. I didn't remove myself when I took my shit off of that, right? Everyone's like, I noticed that I was getting a lot of views, and then I joined this creator program, and now I'm not getting anything because once you get 1,000 views is when the clock starts. So every 1,000 views is like $20. So they're like,
Cause you have to constantly go live in order to do that.
not just go live, just videos, right? So I'm like, okay, I started posting videos. I was like, okay, I know this is gonna get me a good maybe $20. The shit didn't get past 989. It's like that video stayed under 1,000. I was like, nah, I gotta take my shit off. Nope.
Because either you're shadow banned or they, TikTok has become very picky as to what you can post and what you can say here lately. I had posted something. I was in a live with somebody, and well, I wasn't in the box or nothing. I was just in the comments, and it was a racial uh, discussion, if you will.
Hmm.
And the person that was in the box was being very Uncle Ruckusy.
Mm.
So everybody knows that watch the Boondocks. Uncle Ruckus come in with the music. Oh well, well, well. Look at this nigga here. You know that whole bit. So I did. I just put well, and I hit post, and it said, "Are you sure you want to say that? You
Yeah.
could you could get a CGV." Wait a minute. I just said, well. Fuck it. Okay, click. Your page is this close to being banned if you don't fit. So I had to X out the live. They took my comment down. They were this close to putting me on a restriction. I had to appeal it. I'm like, bro, all I said was what? And they don't even let you explain yourself. They don't ask you if you agree or disagree, why not. They just said, appeal it or you're going to get a strike. I just said, well. I didn't say hell. I didn't say no, slurs. I didn't say nothing bad. You can't even say the word ew. You can't put clown face emojis. You can't put nothing without them hitting you with that. It's
There's a
getting
reason.
annoying. There, it's
There is a
it's
reason.
it's getting annoying.
This is the reason. A lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people will have to watch the playback to understand this. Okay. Um, so TikTok, when it was first on the chopping block, um, the issue that they were facing was the cloud servers that actually host TikTok. Remember, they like it's overseas, so they control all
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
So then there was a brief silence. We haven't heard anything about legislature or anything that had to do with TikTok. Right?
Hmm.
Everything just seemed to go back to normal until people started noticing that I'm getting banned for saying like regular shit.
Right.
So here's what happened. Now, I recently found out after doing some research. I was going to do a podcast about it, but I was like, you know what? No one gives a fuck. Um, so basically, TikTok, their servers are on U.S. soil now.
Okay.
The government now has control over the U.S. soil data centers for this, right? So what's happening now is that they have recently, I don't know if you know anything about OpenAI, but OpenAI is the company that runs ChatGPT.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
So a lot of these data servers are being monitored through AI. Now, with AI, now the government, it's like they are 100% trying to keep the news to a minimum. So the news about Gaza, the news about Palestine, the news about what's happening in Israel,
I
you're
haven't seen
talking.
any of that on TikTok, by the way, the past couple days.
Yeah, because they are banning. I have right now maybe 5 or 6 friends that got banned like permanently from the platform just
Oh
for
my.
showing support for Palestine. So for
Wow.
me, this is why I tell people because there's a lot of like followers. I've had followers hit me up and tell me that this is just regular content for you. It's not. I'm like, what are you talking about? Um, I would think you would be using your platform to speak on what's going on. And I basically I said this. This is exactly what I said. Right. I was like, so you want me to speak on what I support when it comes to what's happening over there? Okay. How about we look at the big picture here? So I can't say that I want world peace. I have to choose a side. I'm not going to do that
Right.
because I don't think that anybody should have to be murdered or genocided. Okay, I don't believe in that.
Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, no, because
And these are the views of minks. Okay, if you agree, great. If you don't agree, great. The bottom line is this: I think it's really strange to have to hold a motherfucker that does brand deals. I think it's strange that you want to put them in a position to speak on these types of things, right? Because these are again brand deal motherfuckers. They're just on TikTok to sell shit. So now you want them to get on there to sell their opinions, which goes against the brand deals that they have signed up for. So yeah, they should give up everything. Yes, you should. So what use is it if a big person decides to come out and talk about what their opinion is on Gaza and Israel and Palestine, and their shit is shadow banned anyway? You're gonna be preaching to the wind.
right.
It's not going to make. As I say, it's like it's more than just being. Hey guys, so I know this is not my usual content. No, no. What are you actively doing? Right? If you're going to make content, don't come out with this whole. Hey guys, this is not my usual content, but I wanted to take a serious moment, and I wanted to like really be in this moment with you guys. No. I want you to be doing like pop and lock in and showing like all the different organizations that you've donated to. Show us, don't tell us.
And it kind of like burns my toast when I see uh these, people like us, regular dagglers, okay? Well, not me, but we expect these celebrities to stop everything that they're doing to speak on what's going on. DJ Khaled, he's Palestinian. How come he won't speak on this? Oh well, Beyonce, she has a film over there. We need to ban that, and we need to boycott the film. And how dare she? And why won't she use her platform for this? And why won't Snoop Dogg speak about this? And why do y'all hold these celebrities to that type of standard? Like they have to. Do you see Susan Sarandon no longer has a freaking agent because she spoke up on what she believed?
And what
First,
Ortega,
Jenna Ortega. First Amendment ain't First Amendment without losing your job. Like they are losing their livelihoods for the sake of
speaking up.
And raising awareness. Like, okay, like Ming said, don't just tell us. Like, okay, you donated $5,000 to the Palestinian Kid Foundation. Great. You supported by serving at a soup kitchen, and every 10 pairs of socks went to the Palestinian whatever. Okay, cool. But y'all can't keep expecting people like Cardi and Nicki and whoever else to use their big ginormous platform that's for music only to speak on political matters like this. And it's good that Cardi, shout out to Cardi, that she's, educated and knows, well, I mean, okay, she's educated in knowing she's not dumb at all, but she knows what's going on. She's hip to what's going on. And she speaks out on what's going on, and she speaks up on what's going on. Now, she got some facts kind of crossed, but for the most part, she's there. She knows what's going on.
She's empathetic.
She's empathetic, but do you really expect her to say, yeah, it's Cardi B, and I support Palestine, and the next time I go on tour, I'm going to donate ticket sales to da 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 da. Do y'all really expect her to do that? No.
No. They expect her to go straight to the U.S. Armed Forces.
Yeah.
And they expect her to enlist. They expect her to go to basic training.
You want her to basically risk her life just to say, I support this side or this side.
But this is what makes me upset a little bit, though, because, again, we'll look at someone like Michael Jackson, right? He had a segment in his concert for Heal the World. He did it. Okay? Suspending from the fucking ceiling as people cried and fainted.
Passed out.
I feel that, like, what is the obligation of a celebrity, right? So I say, look, if I was a celebrity and this conflict was happening, first of all, my fans would know better to hold me accountable for some shit like that. Because I would immediately say to them, what branch or office of the government am I in?
Right.
Because I performed at the White House, but I don't work for it. And again, we look at, okay, that's being selfish, right? Yes, okay, it's selfish. So what do you expect out of that? It's my question. Like I've asked people this. So let's say that Beyonce says, "Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys know that I support." Beep. Okay, so now she says what she supports. So now what? You just want her to say it? You just want her to be transparent?
Wait. That was just step. Oh, that's just step one. Yeah, we want you to use your platform of over 5 million followers and say you support beep. But that's just part one. Now we're going to get to the big thing. So, how much money is she willing to put up for the support for the cause?
I will support $1 million. Oh, not enough.
Not enough. See, and that's where the snowball effect is never enough. Okay, so first you want somebody to tweet about it, then you want somebody to speak out publicly about it and risk their livelihood and risk how they make their money, and then okay, they speak out about it. Now you want the checkbook to come out.
I would ask straight up, what are you doing about it? You.
Yeah,
right?
you individually. Like, what are you doing?
You're my fan. Okay, so I appreciate you checking me. But what have you done specifically? And whatever you have done, I will match it.
Exactly. Don't ask me to do anything that you're not willing to do yourself.
Exactly. That's what I would do. I would literally. So when my followers and supporters, right, and a lot of people, like it's like it angers me, and this is why I tell people, y'all don't want to have a lot of followers. You don't want to have. I'm grateful, right, for the ones that get to see me. But
Because the standards are just
it
wow.
is it is and I kid you not. I had one follower argue with me because they felt that I don't support them, right? I send you videos all the time. I just said, look, I apologize, right? But just because you follow me does not mean that I have to follow you back. Realistically, this kumbaya mentality that people seem to have, that because you follow somebody, they have to follow you back. No. What if you follow me? I go on your page and everything on your shit is out of pocket, homophobic, transphobic, phobic, racist, okay?
All the phobics.
All of it. What if you are the most nastiest individual? I don't agree with anything that you say, but because you follow me, I have to follow you back. I literally don't understand this concept. This happens on threads a lot. I don't understand how I follow so many people and I don't ever get a follow back. Maybe you're just not engaging with your following in the right way, because I know who's following me, right? Everybody that's following me, if you pop up in my likes, my mentions, my comments, my stories, it's like, oh, I know you. I know you. You the guy that has a t-shirt shop. So now I know I'm gonna put it in my to-do list that I gotta check out the t-shirt shop and then share it to my stories, because you're supporting me. If you don't like my shit, I'm not gonna like your shit, because I'm not seeing. It's like a teacher, right? You're not seeing the head count, right? So it's like if you have a person like me that has 55,000 followers, you think I know all 55,000 people? I'm gonna know the people that are engaging with me. So it sucks. It sucks when I tell people that this transference of energy that y'all have with celebrities is sickening. It's unreal. It's crazy.
It's
You know,
unrealistic as hell.
I'm like, Beyonce don't follow y'all back, but y'all follow her. And then whenever like a celebrity does follow you back, you guys put in your fucking bio, I got followed back on 8/26/2001. Like, who gives a fuck? Don Hunter says,
Like for real, what is the point? Before you read the comment, what is the point of when people get banned from one page, they make another one, and they say banned at 82,000? Like, what does that do for you? What's the point?
that you are so edgy and controversial that
Oh,
you must be followed back. How dare you not get on the grind with that?
oh wow.
Don Hunter says some followers seem to think your time is theirs. Like whenever you're out, they see you since they buy this and you owe them. Right. I support it right before they delete you or block you. They make the announcement, boom, boom, departing, air, cancellation. I'm like,
This is your former follower speaking. I will no longer be flying this airline. Y'all be easy. Like, do you
I
have to
had
announce it? Just leave.
I had a follower unfollow me and was so fucking rude and nasty about it, right? So of course I'm on the run. So my comments were very short. I don't like people to feel like I'm not checking my messages or mentions and stuff like that. So I put up one of my decode videos, and this person's been following me since the beginning. So I'm like, I know you're not new to my shit.
Right.
So then she goes, "Oh, what you're saying doesn't make any sense." So I wrote back. I said, "Oh,
To you.
I said, oh, I said, well, I thought I was pretty much clear in my video. I'm sorry, but you might just have to Google it." You know what she does? She writes a fucking exit essay.
Nobody needs to see all that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I've always been supportive of you since day one. I actually listened to you when you were going through your personal problems. And but I'm like, okay, you didn't have to be fucking nasty about it. All you had to say, I'm like,
Who
Have you?
cares?
God, this is a question I got, and this might blow your fucking mind, y'all. How you read a comment is what your inner monologue voice is. And if it sounds like it has a nasty, snooty, fucking tone, that's your voice talking to you. That's your inner monologue voice. That's your how the fuck do you apply a monologue voice to my shit? Assume that I'm coming off very rude. When it's your voice, you're reading we are reading comments, bro. Right? So look at like Don Hunter's comments, right? Let's put that back on the screen. The some followers think, okay, so let's put that one back on the screen. So this is my inner monologue voice of how Don probably sounds to me, okay? Some followers seem to think that your time is theirs. Like whenever you're out, they see you since they buy this that you owe them. See, I'm not reading it from a place of anger, right? But
Right.
if I was reading it from if I was having a fucked up day, it would have come off like this. Some followers think your time is dead. Like, see, now the neck roll in the voice.
Now he get a little aggressive.
Like, damn, Don. And then I'm like,
Like,
hold on.
calm down.
Let me read it again. Oh, I overread it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all overread things. Your inner monologue voice is wrong. So then you assume that when you read a comment that someone's being backhanded or fucked up, and it's you.
Context means everything, but you don't have to announce your departure. Just be like that one person that was on the airplane. Just open the back door and yeet.
I literally, when I notice that somebody unfollows me, I don't even take it personal either. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have one person, and it angers me because this person unfollowed me, blocked me. I've never done anything to them, but they keep going viral on TikTok. So the stitches still pop up, and when I click on the video, it says this video is not available. I said, oh, because I'm blocked. Because I'm blocked. Like what did I do to you? I took that personal. Yes, I did because it was like a day
It's
one.
like on one hand you don't have to announce your departure, but if I've literally done nothing to you, I kind of need an explanation.
I do. I feel that an explanation is warranted because guess what? If somebody unfollows me and it's because of something that I did that was offensive and I don't know and you don't tell me, you're not giving me a chance to grow.
And I'm not a mind reader.
Right. If I do, it maybe you thought I'm ugly. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm ugly. Nice knowing you. I mean,
I can't fix this. I'm sorry. This is this.
Don says your audio is clipping.
Oh, I'm a clippity clips. Hold on. I don't know how to fix that.
Folks don't know the difference between hello y'all and hello y'all. Exactly.
Like no context means everything. Am I good, Don? No, because
I could yell at you for real if that's what you want. See,
yeah, no, because context means everything.
this is why I do voice notes, right? I do voice notes and I'm very adamant. Some people don't like voice notes. They're like, yo, this is too much data on my shit. I'm like, well, don't save the voice note then.
No,
Don't.
because if it's something that I want you to hear, all right, thank you. Our sound technician, y'all. Thank you very much, Don. No, because I need to know. But the thing is if there's something that I really want you to know, and the context means everything. If I was to tell Minx, let's see, let me read a text. Let's see.
I send her voice notes and I know she hates them.
Because
But
I wake up
also,
first. I wake up first thing in the morning, 2 minute voice note. I'm like, okay, I gotta wake up for this. Let me go make some coffee. I'll be back.
okay, so let me tell you the tea that I witnessed on TikTok today. And it's like a whole fucking podcast.
And I'm like, okay. I'm trying to find one that you can read either way.
Like with an attitude or without
Like with
one.
yeah, I'm trying to read one. Let's see.
I know there's quite a. Oh, I send a lot of voice notes. That's why.
Yeah, because I can't find one because we never have these types of. Okay, hold on. Hell, I really cannot find a text that I could read. Okay, simple. Good idea. You could read that like, okay, good
Good
idea.
idea.
Good idea. I like that. Or Good
Good
idea.
idea. Yeah, great. Good
Yeah,
idea.
wonderful. Like you could, to context is everything.
And that's why I say, like, when it comes to the comment section, I don't be, taking it to heart. And again, I just signed like all these people telling me, "Oh, you should just stick to doing music and stop trying to be a podcaster and trying to be woke."
Stick to getting out my business. That's
I said,
free. Thank
"Okay."
you.
So here's what I did, right? I sat down with TikTok again. I said, "Look, I'm ready." They said, "You sure you're ready?" I said, "I'm ready. For the licensing, yes, I'm ready." So I signed the licensing contract with them, right?
Steady. Are you ready? Are you
I
ready?
don't want to hear nobody's shit, okay? I don't want no one hitting me talking about Minx. You've changed. You're all about music now because you did not appreciate my voice with politics and current events. So now I'm keeping it in the Patreon. I don't care about anything else. I'm like, go back to singing and rapping. That's what I'm gonna do. And
Yeah,
you guys are gonna get tired of me either way.
that's like the first podcast that I used to do, and someone told me, "Yo, Seven, you need to bring that back." For what? It wasn't appreciated when I did it the first time.
We are never going to be appreciated until like
Single
the
handedly ran that shit practically almost. I mean, I had my co host, but I was pretty much running things by myself for 2.5 solid years.
about the Van Gogh our shit. You know what I'm saying? Van Gogh didn't blow up until he left the
He
planet.
went the upper
Okay.
room.
They didn't know he was talented. They didn't know anything. They didn't give him a chance, right? Then he kicks
Hmm.
the bucket and everyone's like, "Oh my god, he was such an art marvel."
And now his
I
art is selling for millions, and he couldn't experience that while he was alive.
Not at all. And that's why I tell people like regardless, everything is about timing
One ear and
and
all.
yeah, everything's about timing. And right now the time is for people, which I've done the cards for everyone. The time now is and this is actually like crazy because I've been really trying to get back into natal charts and shit like that, and the messages that I've been receiving to give to the world is just fairly simple. You got to be real with you. That's the messages that I've been getting, doing, the cards and reads. The universe, everyone that is like creative and stuff, it's like we're not being real with ourselves. We are putting on too much on our plates. And it's like you go to Thanksgiving and you're like, "Oh, I want greens," and, "Oh, I want to have that and that and that." But then guess what?
Your
You
eyes
know,
get bigger than your stomach.
your whole plate is full, and now everybody's like, "Oh, let me get a bite. Oh, let me get a bite," and you're left with nothing. So you have to be in a protection mode of your craft, what you're good at. And if people around you are looking over at your plate, just make sure you have enough for everybody to enjoy with you. But you're not going to have that if you keep giving away what's on your plate. You got to eat first. So again, whether you do music, content, if you play golf, be real with yourself. If you're not practicing, you're going to fail. If you're not taking yourself seriously, if you're not honing your gift, if you're not really sitting there saying, "I'm doing this because I enjoy it," then don't do it no more. Like Don just said. If it becomes, once it starts feeling like a job, quit. You're the
Yeah,
boss. A,
yeah.
a lot of people, I've seen people's comments, I've seen people's posts, people, I love reading the tweets of people that have nothing. I don't even hit like. I don't hit like. Why? Because I feel like it will not contribute to your growth if I hit like. Because if you're saying to the universe, "I'm failing, I'm not making money, and nobody supports me," and I hit like, that means I'm co signing to that. That, yeah, you're right. I like that. I'm not going to hit like. I climb into DMs. I'm like, "Hey, for what it's worth, I enjoy what you bring to the table. And I will say that the way you're moving is it's hindering your process." What?
And but you took the time to reach out to that person
I took the
because
time. I took the
you
time.
saw the angst. There's your word for the day.
Because
You
some
saw
of
the
y'all really feel
angst.
like y'all about to really hang it up. And and I mean hang it up. And I get concerned because again, I don't think a lot
Like
of the
like
stuff.
like like hang it up or like
Yeah,
hang it up. Oh, oh no.
I like to be that person to say at least try to talk you off the ledge of killing your own career, right? And I tell people that a lot of people are in this shit for the wrong reasons. This is not for the weak at heart. You got to be cool with not being able to make any money. And if you're relying on your talent to fully feed you, you're not quite ready to eat yet. Like you're at the store and you put in the food in the basket, but now you're on the long line waiting to get scanned. So if you want to go ahead and bypass everything and just go straight to the parking lot with all the food you didn't pay for, you're
Ooh.
going to get locked up, right? But if you're a person that's actually going to take the time and say, look, I'm going to try to study and see what I'm doing wrong, which is why I created a bot for that. I completely built an AI bot for this because I'm again, y'all, a lot of people are doing everything wrong, promoting everything wrong. Like you just 1 minute it's, hey guys, I'm so happy to share my music. And then the next post is, I hate my life. I hate my job. Why do I even try? And then the next post, I have a new song. Make sure you pre-save. I'm not,
Oh my gosh.
that's not it.
Make up your mind.
This is why it's important again. Personal page, public page, personal page, your public page. It's okay to have two accounts, on your shit. It's okay. I keep telling people you should have 3 accounts actually. You should have your personal page, your private account, and your fan page, promotion page. Now, if you don't have these 3 things, then that's cool, right? You don't have to because it's a lot to manage. But at the end of the day, you're fucking up your own shit. I'm not going to follow you on social media if it's, I hate my life, I hate my life, I hate my life, but I make music, but I do streaming. Hey guys, I think I'm going to quit live streaming today. I only had 2 viewers and they were there for 2 minutes. So I got to listen to this like every day. every day, every time you go live. Perhaps you didn't promote your live stream properly. Because look at like with us. I mean, I feel like we're starting over, right? We're
Yeah.
starting over. So it's going to take some time to hit the algorithm like we used to. Like I have a vision that Twitch one day will get fucking rated, and there'll be like 100 people that pull in, and we'll be like, hey, right, what's up? But at the end of the day, is that it's the time and the energy that you wish to put into being noticed. Like if you have a crush on somebody, they're not gonna know. You got to do stuff to get noticed. You got to. Hey, I got a crush on you. So with your craft that you love, I got a crush on you. I just got this new shirt. Do you like it?
That sounds very creepy. That sounds very creepy.
That was me. I would go to boys that I liked. I'm like, hey, so I just got this new chain. It's like, oh, it's nice. Thank you. Would you like to go out with me sometime?
All it's missing is
That was me. My whole
breathing down
ass,
someone's neck.
my whole ass deviated septum. That was me.
Hi.
Hey, I just got some new sneakers. You got
Oh
new
my
sneakers?
gosh.
Yeah, I got these for basketball practice. You
They,
play
they,
basketball?
they light up.
They actually light up in the back. There was a story one time my mom told me that if I ran too fast, that my feet would catch on fire. It's like, okay.
Backing up slowly. Have a good day. Whoa, look at the time. I've got to go.
I was very awkward and weird and scared of boys. I can't help it. Yes, but
Oh no,
that's
I was
just
I was the complete opposite. I was just running them down and kissing them. Hell, I didn't care. I got
you
picked
took
on shortly after.
initiative.
No, I got picked on and bullied bad for 2 weeks after that.
See, they
I
don't
kissed.
ever get you ready for that.
True story. And I kissed my first boy in the second grade, and we're friends to this day. His name is Mike. Hi, Mike. Uh,
It's always a
white.
Mike.
It's always a Mike. Blonde hair, curly, blue eyes. He had some pretty blue eyes. Like I thought they were really cute.
Oh,
And
you
so
kissed a
one,
mermaid. Okay.
yeah, all right. So we're outside, and back in
Merman. A merman.
a merman. So we're outside at recess, and the way that the school uh playground was made, the bottom line was like your swings, your slide, you played foursquare and some other shit, and then the top was the black top where you played kickball, basketball, stuff like that. So he was up there hanging with his homeboys and whatever, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go kiss him. Like, I was with my friends. You should totally go do it. And I'm like, yeah, I think I am. So I go up to the blacktop and I see him hanging out with the boys. And I was like, hey, Mike, how you doing? Da 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 da. And after a little foot chase, I don't know. I grabbed him and I awkwardly kissed him on his neck. Like, I don't know why I did that. That was just that was bad.
It's a job.
No, no, that was just terrible. And
did,
so
did he accordion?
no, he just like, oh my gosh, what did you Because circle circle dot dot, right?
What's up,
Smooth,
smooth producer
smooth
midnight?
producer, what's going on, bro? and so it just I stood there and I felt so bad, and I got picked on, I got teased in school for like 2 weeks, and I just sat in the corner and I said, you'll never like me back. I
Yeah.
got real sad, but I don't know what made me do that. Like, I just grabbed him. I could have kissed him on the lips, on the cheek, anywhere.
Smooth
Nope.
producer, he probably walked in. What the fuck did I walk into?
Like, what the hell did I just walk into? Yeah, no, I was an awkward second grader, and I had my first kiss, and unfortunately, he didn't reciprocate.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Like,
At
we
least,
laugh about it now. Like, you remember that time when you just like stalked me for 2 weeks?
at least you didn't have to, almost get threatened with a volunteer pass at Club Grippy Socks.
And listen, ooh, what a time to be alive. See, now you can't even do that now.
No.
That's considered sexual assault. You can't even do that now.
I sent a love letter to, because I was, heavy into poetry and shit. So I
Oh,
didn't know how to tell a boy that I liked him.
that roses are red, violets
So
are blue.
I sent him a letter, put it in his book bag when I walked by, and his mother found it. And next thing
Oh,
I
you
know,
did. Oh, you did a covert operation.
yeah, next thing I know, Club Grippy Socks. No!
She's falling in love with boys. She's a little girl.
They were like, my grandmother literally, she had the note, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, please don't read it out loud. Please don't read. She said, your eyes are like a field of meadows. What the fuck is a meadow?
I told you not to read it.
I just was like,
No, because
I was embarrassed. I'm not going to front. I was embarrassed. I thought that this is how you communicated to boys that you liked them. I thought you write them
ladies
love
and
letters.
gentlemen who were born before 2008, this is how we communicated with our crushes. Okay, we wrote a note.
I slid in
Okay.
those DMs.
But yeah, we slid. This was the DMs. Okay, so this is what we're gonna
What's up,
do.
real lyrics?
We're just gonna draw this heart here. P.S. Right.
DIG, circle yes or no.
Yeah. And then we're gonna put P.S. right back. Right.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna do this little cool little. We're gonna fold
Oh, the
this
little
up.
origamis.
Yeah, the little origamis. Let me see if I can still remember how to do this real quick.
I still do
And
the
bam.
origamis. I
Then-
put it in Gino's lunchbox.
Then you
He goes
did
to
this little
work.
crazy ass fold business here, and then you folded it up like this here.
And then they pull the secret compartment.
You pull
and
the
then-
little the
and then the whole letter
compartment,
falls out. Yes.
and then you did this little crazy, so it looked like a little box, and this whole little bit here.
That was me. That
But
was
don't-
me all day. I was sent you if you
Like,
got
we took the time to fold this shit.
if you got a love letter from me, you knew I was in love because I felt like this is how you courted men. right? Even as an adult, I would send. Back then, people was climbing into MySpace messages and shit. I was sending
Oh,
emails. I sent emails. Hello.
emails. Look at you.
I sent emails. I said, good day.
Good day.
Good day.
The
Yes,
hell
good
you in
day.
Australia? Good day, mate.
I was heavy into writing legal papers. So I
Oh
said,
Lord.
good day. I came across your profile and was very interested in the things that you were saying. And I was wondering, are you involved with anybody? Are you seeing anybody? Are you interested in getting a bite to eat one day?
Ooh, a
Let me
bite to
know.
eat. Mm.
And then you hit Minx and you hit XOXO, right? Right?
Oh. Hold on. Keep going with the story because there's more to it. Hold on.
Real Lyric says, my text day was, do you like me? Yes or no? Check yes or
You
no.
bet you better hit that check box and you better write back. Hold on. And then you do some little crazy shit like this. Trust me, I'm not an artist. And then you do some shit like this. For your
That's
eyes only.
that's for you only.
For
Okay.
your eyes only,
And
damn
and then
it.
and then if you wanted to really put the ganache on it, you
You
take your mother
kissed
take your mother's
the
lipstick.
no, you put the clear lip gloss, that cherry lip gloss from the beauty store. Mwah!
Make
And
sure it
then and
gets
then and
every
then it's not complete. It's not complete until you put that damn spray on it. You
other the little right
gets them every time.
every time. So now they get it. Now even if they like, ew, this bitch done sent me a letter. I'm on your fingers, baby.
Yeah, you smell me.
What the fuck is that?
Cherry? Is that lip gloss?
Is that
Why's the paper all greasy? Like it's lip gloss.
that was
The
me.
paper was greasy as hell.
That was
But then you
me.
get to, but then you see Minx, she did it the right way. She did the covert operation and she slid it. That was the sliding in the DM, putting it in the book bag, okay? But then your mama finds it. It's like, oh,
And then
what
you're
is
like,
what is
what is this?
this?
What is this? I'm
And
like,
then you're like,
I really like this boy. You like a boy. It's not a girl.
well,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Those were always fun though, because I used to love throwing my mom off just to piss her off.
but
Yeah.
then when she sees said note, it'd be a basic fold like this, but it felt like it took forever for her to just.
Club
And all you heard was, oh my god, just. And then this is when you try to like explore how much you can cuss without to make it like you say words like you're so damn cute
Yep.
and yeah no dear Keontae, you are so damn cute. Damn, you are so damn cute. Will you eat lunch with me tomorrow? By the way, BTW, I really like you. Do you like me? Check yes or no. P.S. Right back. Heart, heart, heart. Love, Minx. Who is Keontae? Who is this?
I always wrote sincerely yours.
Oh, sincerely yours. Oh, wait. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm about to take this belt and put it on you. Cause why are you writing love notes? You're too young to be liking boys.
And you know what? I will say that my mom, no lie, she says to me, You're a very good poet. I was like, I'm still gonna beat your ass, but
Right? Because why are you writing to boys?
I'm
First of
still
all,
gonna beat your ass. But you're a very good poet. You need to really. I'm like, I thought about writing for Hallmark. I go to Hallmark and I'm reading some of these cards. It's like, hey, Dad, you're rad. Look in the bag. You're no longer sad. I'm like,
love your child.
no, no. I wanted to. I love reading the cards because I like just going to like the drugstores and just reading the cards.
They'd be so
And
corny. They'd be so
some
corny.
of them are corny. I actually saw one that really made me like moved me was it was a woman's was a graduation card for a daughter graduated from high school. So just the mother, it's from like the mother's perspective, and it was like watching you grow with blah blah blah, and first day of school to now your last day of school, and don't ever think that the education ever stops because I will forever guide you until I can no longer anymore. It's like, oh, I'm like, so you just want to fuck up her day, like
Right. You
now you
just
gonna
want her to
have
cry.
now you gonna have her excited to graduate, but now thinking you gonna die. Like, come on now, why the fuck you had to do all that?
You didn't have to say all that, Mom.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
But you know
I'm
what?
no longer able to guide you, and it's like the picture is like the elderly woman,
Oh,
like
oh
holding,
no.
like with her old hands and the little baby hand, and I'm like,
And they're holding hands like this.
I said, this card's about to be a sympathy card in the next hour or so if you give this shit to her. Like, what the?
Sorry for your loss. Like what?
Why would you give? I mean, I get the sentiment.
Right.
Like, I don't like being sentiment with my parents. Like, I at all. Like, I don't. Like, I'll give you an example. I can't even tell you. I'm not saying my dad never tells me that my music is good. Like, it's not like he's never said like this is good, but get it to me. I'll
Oh,
look it
no,
up.
no. What do you tell you? This is good, but here's what you did wrong.
I want to fix his vocals a little bit. So I tell you, I was in shock. I was shooketh.
Shooketh.
My dad calls me, right? And I'm not saying he doesn't ever call me. I just say that it was like it was unusual for the time and the date for him to call me. So I'm looking at the phone. I'm like, okay, first thing you think is something is wrong. So I answered, hello? First ring, hello? He's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I was like, oh my God, something's wrong. No, I can't take no more.
Hold on, let me sit down real quick.
He says to me, I heard your new song. I was like, let me get the stems. Like, I'm just getting ready for it, right? Just let me get the stems. So he's like, and it's very, and then here's the other thing. He's always in the studio, so there's always music playing. It was very quiet. So I was like, is everything okay?
Yeah, because you're calling and it's kind of weird.
He's like, I heard your new song. I said, well, which one? The new one, the one that you just put out, the one. I said, oh, Cycles. He's like, yeah. He's like, I really like that record. I was like, thanks. Thank you. He's like, no, Minx.
No.
He says, I really like that record. I said, okay, you went an octave lower. So what the fuck is wrong?
No, what's wrong with it?
So he's like, everything about it is just so perfect. I put it up on the surround sound. Everything is just, it's mixed so well. Like everything about it. It's like I felt like I was in the 90s. It was very like nostalgic. I'm in shock. Like I just had to call you and tell you that I really think that this is a really good record. It's like, this is shadow government.
Right.
Like my father back immediately. My father would never say no shit.
Like, no, because
this
he
to me.
never would have said no shit
You
like that
kidnapped
to
my
me.
father. He always asked me for the stems. So he's like this. I just wanted to let you know that I am very proud of you. I'll talk to you later. I was like,
No, because who sent you, sir? Who sent you?
again, like I said, like you're talking about a daughter. All my siblings make music. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even ones that don't make music no more, they still pushing their old shit. Like,
Hey, it's new to somebody.
yeah. I have craved for that moment for years. And it's like you sit like you can sit and say to yourself, like the moment that your parent tells you finally, I'm
You know
proud
what?
of you.
And you know what? That is that. Well, my mom has always, supported when I produced, and I've made well over. I've made a lot. I've made a lot of beats. But when she comes up and tells me that it was one in particular that she really, really liked.
It's always that one.
It is always that one, and I no longer have it. Go me. And it was a sample track because I told you the story about the time I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I sampled Psycho and I made a beat behind that. Okay, she likes that beat. I no longer have it. Damn it. But every time she watches The Simpsons and it's a Halloween episode and they play that episode, she was like, "Do you still have that beat that had that in there?" I was like, "Hell no, and I wish I had it." Because that was her ringtone. Like after I made it, that was her ringtone because I like the movie Psycho. And of course, if you're an Alfred Hitchcock fan, when you watch Psycho, you have to watch The Birds. Like they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So because they come on back to back all the time, like it's a twofer. I don't know, but she really liked that beat, and it was a few more that she's, this is really good. This is outside your usual. This is very, it sounds good. It sounds good. And I just beam with pride.
Right. And
Not that she's going to tell me my shit's trash or nothing, because she knows nothing about production, so it's not like she can help me fix it. But when you get that parents, stamp of
why
approval.
I posted the other day. It's like it hit me. Right. I was really faded. It's like, oh, I get it. I get it now. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I said was the majority of musicians online, you don't give a flying fuck about fans. You don't care about no fucking fans. You just want your peers and your loved ones to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, if your whole family rallies behind you, you wouldn't give a flying fuck if you had one stream. Okay? That you wouldn't care if somebody came to you in the comments, "This shit is whack." You'd be like, "That's okay. My mom loves it.
And your daddy like it.
My mom fucks with it, so fuck you."
My mom likes it, and your daddy loves it.
It's like, oh, no one, no one's sharing your music. You only have 5 streams. But guess what? My mom said she's proud of me. When was the last time your mother said that?
And your daddy was one of them. Like, listen, you go high, I'm going to go to hell.
This is the facts. I've literally said, who are you making? I said to people, what are you making music for? Are you making music, or you're doing your content because you just trying to prove a point to the people that don't believe in you in your inner circle, or are you doing it because you really genuinely care about creating? Being a creator, making people laugh, making people listen to great tunes. Do you care about that aspect? Because at the end of the day, for my dad to actually do that, it rizzed me up hella big, because it, again, 16, 17, can I get in the studio? Nope. 18, can I get in the studio? If you could turn on all this analog equipment, then I'll think about it. You turn on all the analog equipment. Oh, I have I have Escape coming at 10, so Escape comes first. I'm like,
And for
what?
and for context, for those that don't know, we're not going to drop his name, but for those that don't know, Minx is part of a very, famous. Her dad's pretty famous. So for him to, well, I mean, he still is to me.
I say
I mean,
was.
of course, he's going to say was.
Well, I didn't know that he was famous until I was like an adult like that. But to be that person, my dad is mixed for Nas. He's mixed for DMX, Jadakiss. He's done beats for all these people. He has production credits up the ass. And to be that child that is a young producer just waiting for their dad to say,
Right.
you did something good without my help. That was a big thing for me. It was like a big, I was like, will you wait till I go blonde to do this shit? I'm okay. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with the intracranium. I'm perfectly okay. But I'm like, you wait. So he laughs because he always, tells me that, the thing he hates most about me is that I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. And I'm like, maybe we don't have confidence in ourselves because we don't have our parents to reaffirm that we are what we are destined to be.
And a lot of us don't. Like we I guess I could speak for myself as well. Like very early on, I didn't have that confidence For
Right.
years, I didn't have it because I didn't think that my product was good enough until I started reaching some ears, and then oh, that sounds good, and then people wanted beats, but then nobody would buy them, and then it's like okay, let me
And
fall
you give
back
them
for
away, and then they
and,
sit on
and,
it for fucking years.
yeah, I gave them away, gave away folders. I gave away like whole productions, like my best shit I gave to you off the strength because we were cool homies, whatever. And I had a few people that, used my beats and sent it back and we had a few plays off of it. Okay, cool. It was never meant to be like, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money off of this. Like that was never the goal for me at first. Was to ever make well, I still didn't make money off of anything. So it was just like you wanted that adoration, you wanted that the pat on the back, you wanted that girl. This is some good shit. Yeah, no, this is pretty damn dope. This is you wanted that from everybody, but including your family.
And also
Like,
to people that you don't know who is watching. I'll give you one example. Shout out to Ellipsy, right? So I'm chilling, and we got to talking, right? And she says to me, because I was posting up like I was having one of those days, like I'm fucking tired of sitting in all these fucking beats, and I don't know what I'm doing with them, and I feel so like they're collecting dust, and I'm about to lose my mind. And Ellipsy reached out to me,
mhm.
right? And it's like, and we laugh at each other too, because I'm like, I don't like your shit, and you don't like mine, but it's like we understand. Like it's not like
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa.
it's like we understand each other. Like I don't like
Time
I
out, time out. Whoa, pause. So you mean to tell me that y'all two follow each other on X? You don't like each other's shit, yet you empathize with each other. What?
like it's like I would say like when it comes to the music, like I feel like I said to her, like personally, I said, look, when you're putting up your content that's like motivational and shit, and it resonates with me, I'm gonna like hit like because it resonates with me. But I said I don't hit like for everybody's things because if it doesn't resonate with me, I don't like it. So I said for me personally, I didn't want to be that person that hit like on every fucking thing that you say because you're gonna
Right.
be like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick?
This creepy
Like,
bitch.
is she into me? So I said I want to. I said I want to let you know that I do see what you say. I see the posts that you say. The ones that really resonate, I definitely push it through the algorithm because I think more people should see it. But I also was very surprised that she told me that I inspire her, and I was like, wow, like low key, like you inspire me too because you're on these interwebs taking the bull by the horns as a female producer and pushing your music out there, like making money with it. So I said to her, like, you inspired me one day to just fucking put my shit out. Just take my beats and put them out. I said, you inspired me to do that. And I thank you for that. And just that understanding it solidifies that, wow, people are always watching. This is what my point is. So it'll come to you like your spirit guides, whoever it is, they're going to come and tell you what your message is through anybody. They jump in and they will talk to you. And for her to say, like I told her, it's like, I said, honestly, like I felt like it was like an open place. I was like, I'm scared. What are you afraid of? I don't know. And then I had to really dig deep because she pulled it out of me. Like, what are you afraid of? What exactly are you afraid of? I said, honestly, I am afraid of getting attached to another artist. I feel like it's more like PTSD. You build up relationships with people, you give them your best shit, and then you have an incident that is so minor that they take to the next level, and now you are the bad guy. And then you're
And
even
a bridge
worse.
and a bridge is burnt that didn't need to be burned.
Right. And even worse is when you take your beats back, then you're really the bad guy. So I said, I don't want to go through that ever again. That's my fear. And she says, now that you've said that, how do you feel? I'm like,
Oh my
I
god.
finally, I finally figured it out. So she's like, So I said, well, how do you overcome that fear? And she's like, she said, just like what's his face? Logic. I don't fuck with nobody. Like I don't develop close relationships. It's business.
Right.
I said, that's an interesting way to. She's like, I don't. It's like I respect you on a professional level, but you ain't texting me at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me about anything. We're not friends. This is a
Yeah.
business transaction.
Keep it business.
So I
What
really,
King say? Stand on business.
right. So it's like I felt like that exchange was needed because I needed to hear that. I needed someone else who is like me, like us. We are female producers. And, to talk to someone like her who actually is making moves, you know, it was needed. I felt that it was needed. So again, if someone hits you up out of the clear blue sky and it seems like they're speaking to you from an observation level, let them talk. Let them talk.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 they're going through the same shit.
With her, it's the same thing. Her thing is, it's like the total opposite. She's like, I don't know what more content to make. So as an exchange, I said, look, I'll give you some ideas, and you'll give me ideas, and then we making ideas. That's how it works.
So that said, are we getting a Minx Ellipse collab?
This is what I said to her because she's a melody head and so am I. So it's probably gonna have to be a trio thing. I'm good at drums, you know what I'm saying, but she's a melody person and I'm a
Yeah.
melody person. So with her, it was like explaining to me like, and I befriended another female producer, right, that I'm real cool with, and again, I actually did something that I don't normally do, which is, she put in her.
She made the drums. She made the drums.
No, she. So this other female producer, she's actually active like in the industry, right? So she's like putting up, oh fuck, I need melodies. So I just wrote, I said, I'm gonna put on my big girl panties. I'm gonna put them on.
Do it. Do
I
it.
said,
Do it.
what's your email? So she's like, she gives me the email. She's like, what do you need it for? I said, I have a lot of melodies. And if you want, we could work on something and do like whatever. And she's like, yeah, of course. So I sent her like maybe 3 melodies and she was like, these are fucking dope. Oh my God, I'm going to send you the paperwork. Blah, 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 blah. So I felt like, again, that interaction was needed because I would have never done that on a regular day.
Right.
I would have never done that on a regular day. So we might need that extra push from random people in the universe on the internet that's watching us because I don't like to be broke, right?
Who does?
But then I say to myself, and I say to a lot of people, the economy that we're in and shit, if you have talents and you have work that's collecting dust, now is the time. Now is the time. I kid you the fuck not. Like Spirit told me this. You have planted your seeds and they need to be watered. Water them. And get that fucking, get the fruits out there because you were given this gift for a reason. You've created with this gift for a reason. Now that we're in a time where the economy is fucked up, instead of having to do side hustles, side jobs, overtime, this stuff is just sitting there. If it's just going to collect dust, fucking license it. Like just license it, get it out there, put it in the of Creative Commons. Let people use your shit for the scary TikTok videos. Like, just make your coins. Like, even if it's a little 25 cent here, 25 cent here, 25, that's $1. And over time, 12 months, that's $12. So it's like the mindset has to change. Like, we've done all this work, get rid of it, right? Somebody else has use for it. And right now, Hollyweird is getting back into work.
Still
So-
weird.
Hollywood is, but
Sister
you know,
Sewer.
you got Family Matters getting ready to have a fucking reboot that nobody asked for. They're gonna use
Nobody
some
asked.
music.
No, 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 no. Mm-mm,
So
nope.
that's my
No.
message to the world, all of my creatives, all of my DJs, all of my singers, songwriters, rappers, whoever you are. It is now time to depart with your shit. It's just sitting there. Think about it. It's just sitting there. Get it out of the way. Do some spring cleaning. Put that shit up in the stores. Bandcamp is your friend. Just hit upload. That's it. Just take the day, like I did. Take the day, hit upload. I kid you the fuck not. I uploaded like 10 beats and I just said whatever, monetize them on SoundCloud. I got my check from SoundCloud and my fucking jaw was to the floor. I was like, so I can make money off of my beats without anyone buying them?
Well, that sounds very lucrative. Sounds good.
Just do it, y'all. Just do it. Spirit is telling you all my paintings and shit. Thepeeproom.com. I put all my paintings for sale. I said, fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Just fuck it. We don't have enough time, y'all. We don't have enough time. They talking about some crazy shit in Europe. Child illness, a child like pneumonia. They talking about mandates and lockdowns again. So get it in.
Keep that over there.
It's the holiday season. You know, if y'all don't play those pandemic games, you should already know that by now, by the holidays come, it's gonna be coming through the airlines.
Oh,
So
jeez.
it's bad. It's like a fungus. It's like a bacterium. It's not even a virus, and it's
Yeah,
affecting children.
bringing these cooties over here, bro.
It's in China. It's in China right now. It's in China right now.
Can y'all please not? Could we not?
I'm like, if you thought the pandemic was bad, that was like recess. Okay, that was like recess. That's not even what's about to happen. So
You know
right now,
that really didn't affect me like it affected other people. I guess because of the fact that I'm a serious homebody. All I do is go to work and go home. Like I really don't do anything like extracurricular. So that's why that little lockdown shit really didn't bother me.
this is playtime. I mean, we do this all the time. But what's really bad? Again, like I said, that school teacher that was out of pocket. I'm like, yeah, we get it. You can't control 10 children in your class. Great. So that meant all parents are bad and not able to take care of their children properly. The lockdown fucked up these kids. I don't care what anyone
It
says.
did. No, it really did.
It fucked up these kids. They don't know how to manage their behavior, their anger. They were staring at a fucking web camera for fucking 5 hours a day. They had no actual interaction and nobody was around to teach them that when I get mad, I don't knock someone's lights out. You guys need to get it together. It's a collective issue. It's teachers and the parents. And parents should not be getting a fucking attitude when the teacher is telling you that your child is disruptive and stuff. I got a report like that recently.
Uh
Okay. And it's like, I get it. The pandemic made kids want to be more social. So they want to talk.
they haven't seen kids in like 2 years.
Right. And I had to put my foot down. I said, look, you are in school to learn. And I'm paying too much money. And even if I wasn't paying anything, your attention is important and it's important for your books. So I didn't say the teacher's lying and my child would never fucking do that. Y'all are off your bird.
Hold everyone accountable. Teachers, hold the child, hold everybody accountable.
Everybody's responsible, including you. So y'all parents and teachers and school boards and doctors, y'all need to come together because it's a behavioral health issue. It's a mental health issue. They could have delays. They could have, they need to be checked for certain things. Instead of beating the shit out of them, maybe you need to get them evaluated.
Right.
So that's a collective thing that needs to be done.
And I want to put this out here before we close. I'm not going to put my friend's business out there. I'm not going to put any names or anything out, but I just want to highlight this real quick. And it's a very positive story. My friend's son is 12 going on 13. That's a very trying age for a prepubescent boy. And he's been going through a couple of things mentally.
Right.
And in school, he's been getting in trouble here and there. The kids are going to get in trouble for
Right.
picking on a kid or hitting someone. Kids do kid shit. So today she gets a call from the principal, who is also a father of like some boys, and said that her child got up and just decided to walk out the classroom. And the teacher was like, you can't just walk out the classroom. He was like, I've got to walk out of here. I'm not feeling it. I'm going to the
Right.
principal's office. So he goes to the principal's office. He has a heart to heart with the principal. He lets out whatever it is he needs to let out. And the principal called my friend and was like, I'm concerned for his mental health. Now, what principal do you know is going to call the parent and say, I'm concerned for your child's mental health? Because I noticed this is not him. He's been acting is he okay? Is there anything I can do to help? Because that's what y'all need, like proactive, leaders that are willing to put in the extra work to help your child. These teachers are walking out and are over it because your kids don't know how to sit down for 15 minutes because they were at home chilling on Xboxes and not learning shit. So their attention spans are like gone. You cannot expect these kids to sit in a classroom for 45 minutes and not have some type of disruption.
Right.
I wouldn't be upset if the teacher calls me and say, yeah, little such and such, she kept talking in class. She was being disruptive. She hasn't seen kids in almost 2.5 years. She
Right.
is starving for interaction. She's sick of talking to me. She wants to talk to people her own age and relate to people her own age. And if that is in school in the middle of class, I'm sorry she disrupted your class, but this is her social time. This is her social time.
Right.
Education is heavily important, yes, but y'all have to understand these kids have to learn how to talk to other kids. Like
And they
learn,
have to learn how to be social.
they have to learn to be social. They have to learn how to build relationships with people their age. They've been around adults far too long. And when I was a kid, it was stay in the kid's place. You were seen and not heard, or the other way around. I forgot. But now in the age of technology and social media, kids are always around adults. And that's not always a good thing because they don't need to be around adults 25-8. They don't. They need to be around their own age group
And
with some
they
kids.
also get stressed out.
And
They
and they get
also
stressed
have
out.
worries. They're worried, especially, trying to make new friends.
Yeah.
So for I would say for my little one's teacher, there was a parent teacher conference, and I guess I don't know, there's something about my personality. She couldn't stop laughing. She just thought I was really
What
funny.
the what is it that what is it that is funny about me? Tell me
What's
what's
funny
funny.
about what the fuck is so funny about? No, she just was and then she stopped. She says, "Are you a comedian? Like, do you like do like stand up and stuff?" I said, "No, but should I?" And she started laughing again. I was like, "Okay." No, but I explained to her. I was like, I said I come from a Catholic raised institution, so I know how this all goes. I said the tablets and shit is new to me. But
Right, we didn't have those.
I totally understand. I said, first of all, I do appreciate you noticing. I said, I know being a teacher is hard. I know it's hard work, and you could see that that's something that she needed to hear.
Yeah.
I said it's hard work. You have to put together a lesson plan. You got kids that don't want to join the plan. You got parents that are not really part of the plan either. They don't check the emails that you send. I always reply back. You see that? She starts laughing. Yes, I get all your emails. I said, yeah. I generally do care, and I
Because you
will
care about your
do
child's education.
right. And of course, it's hard. It's hard. It's not. Children are not robots. You can't make them do what they don't want to do. You have
Exactly.
to make them love what they do, love being, in a place where they're there to learn and to make friends. I said, but calling kids badass kids and all that. I'm like, you got to stop doing that because at the end of the
Because
day,
because maybe the child isn't being challenged enough.
it's either that or like I said, a lot of these children have been traumatized. You took one day. they woke up and everything changed. Everybody that they spoke to had a mask on their face. Everywhere they went to, they had to wash their hands repeatedly. They did not understand why they couldn't see their friends, why grandma and grandpa have to be on FaceTime. We fucked up. So
Collectively.
collectively, right? And I'm not saying that, oh, they made bad decisions. We didn't know what we were walking into. But the problem is that you sent them back to school without a proper, like let's say soldiers, they get PTSD. They don't just go back into society. They have to be eased back into society.
And who's to say they're going to be productive once they reach society? They might
Right.
regress.
Right. And that's why the same thing with children. If I have to put on my big girl panties and try to get the voices heard of these children in the world, I will have to stand up for them and say, you know, don't don't treat them like shit. There has been literally news stories that I've read of children under the age of 15 being arrested in their classrooms because their teachers don't know how to control them, so they call the police. So they get arrested. A 10-year-old arrested, sent
Because
to juvie
he was being disruptive in class.
because he's being disruptive, talking back, and I guess got into a physical altercation with the teacher when he told the teacher, "You can't tell me what, you're not my mom." You know, they don't need jail time. They just need time. They need time for parents to take the time to speak to them, learn from them, send them to behavioral health, let them get checked out. What if the pandemic created problems? And
And
instead,
it very well may have.
right. And all the people that wanted to debate me in my comments, fuck you. Okay?
Who?
Real talk. With the heavy F.
Well,
Teachers are underpaid. Well, that's the job that they signed up for. You never saw Dangerous Minds? You never saw
stand and deliver. That's the shit.
These teachers are underpaid, but the reward is exactly the award isn't getting paid. The award is that you inspired another child to fucking go forward to the next grade and to become something. They don't do this for nobody does teaching for money.
You know what I realized the first year of the pandemic, and I was worried about the high school kids, especially the seniors. Sorry for the class of 2020. You did not get your graduation. That was fucked up. And you never got a redo. You had to do a drive by. That was not cool.
I'm sorry, but we have breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, we got breaking news. Breaking news. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what's up with my damn soundboard today. It's kind of slow. I need to delete some things. You know what? F it. Breaking news. Go ahead.
Henry Kissinger, world-shaping diplomat who was revered and revived, has died at 100 years old.
He was 100.
100.
You mean to tell me he outlived Jimmy Carter by a year?
Yes. Henry Kissinger, the towering influential former Secretary of State who earned a reputation as a salacious diplomat, but drew international condemnation and accusations of war crimes for his key role in. Damn, can he be in the ground first before you start dragging him?
Jesus, he's not even cold. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the positive things first. He won the Nobel Peace Prize for negotiating the settlement that ended the Vietnam War, jointly receiving the award with the
What?
Le Duc Tho of North Vietnam, who refused the honor. So he also helped open diplomatic relations between the U.S. and China under the Nixon administration in the early 1970s. He will be forever missed.
There's a lot behind that, but we're not going to go into that because I am a big history head, and I just recently watched a 6-part documentary about Richard Nixon. That man, That is a whole different topic. We will be discussing that next week. But rest in peace, Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, the comments on are out of pocket. He's a war criminal. Okay. What?
Once again, we're going to talk about that next week because we're going to let it give its body time to rest, okay, before we start dragging. But that Richard Nixon, I tell you, at this point, I felt that Nixon kind of held Kissinger like a hostage for a little during the whole Watergate thing. But again, another topic. We'll discuss that next week because I still think Lyndon Johnson was responsible for RFK's death. But anyway, yeah, no, we're not gonna go there. Anyway, we're not gonna go there because we don't need
There's
the
a drought.
PTB. We don't need that. I mean, because there's some things we could say that I mean, censorship is just.
Yes.
Yeah, conspiracy theories and some more shit next week on the RTM show.
Hell yeah.
The hell yeah! But yeah, we got to get up out of here. Of course, we always go over 2 hours. That's what
No,
we do.
we're right on time.
And I had topics lined up, and we touched none of them.
That's how it always is with the Random Talking Indie Music Show.
Random Talking Indie Music Show. Listen here, y'all can tune in with us every week, Wednesdays from 7 p.m. until we just stop talking. Because apparently sometimes we don't know when. We never have like a time limit. We just go. But listen, if you would like to become a guest host on the show, if you would like to be interviewed on our show, if you are a new artist, if you're an artist on the rise, you just need some new ears and some new eyes. Ooh, that rhymed. Hit us up, rtimshow@gmail.com. Producers, do not send beats. They will just be hanging out in the inbox because we don't need those. Artists, you can send your music clean or dirty. We will play it. Just make sure we have the permissions to do so because they will mute your music. And that would not be good.
Expeditiously, they will.
Expeditiously, copyright strikes and all that stuff. We ain't got time. So please make sure we have the permissions to play said music because just because I type that, that fair use law, that shit does not always work. So please make sure we have the permissions to play your music. Again, if you would like to send music or become a guest on the show, just want to kick it with us for the duration. rtimshow@gmail.com. We are on Facebook. You can hit us in our DMs in there. YouTube and Twitch as well. Let's see. We have an X page, but we don't really use it. I don't know why I did that, and I can't delete it because I don't know the password. I know. But we'll be back next week for more foolery, more fuckery, and more shenanigans. And as we always say, if you need, if you know someone who is going through a little something in life, suicide, self-harm, whatever, you see these numbers, they're free, or you can Google. Please talk to someone first. Please reach out to someone first. If you have some true friends, call them, vent, do what you got to do. Just take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? If you need a place to sleep, please check your local shelters. It is getting cold outside, folks. So please bring your pets inside, and please think of those who are homeless or who may be out in the streets. Help them if you can, if they want you to, because Christmas season is approaching, and Oh, also, if you live near any type of nursing facilities that are doing angel trees, please volunteer and pick up an angel tree card or however they do it and support support a resident, and it's good for the heart anyway. So go to your neighborhood nursing facilities, hospitals, if they're doing any type of angel trees or anything like that, please be sure to volunteer and pick up a card or two and show love on Christmas. It's the Christmas season. I'm usually a Grinch, but I'm gonna try to pep it up this year.
Same.
And because y'all didn't get one at the top of the show, we're gonna give y'all one now for no reason at all. It's that good old head nigga damn award because you didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyway because it's free. And who doesn't like free shit? Not me.
Facts.
So we are out this piece till next week. We love y'all. We appreciate you. Please give to the less fortunate and help those in need. And please don't record it when you do it.
Yeah, please.
That's cringy as fuck. Follow me on TikTok 759_434. Follow Minx at Bruja Bars. Jesus. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. We out.
Good night.
Good night.